It's the 18th of February 2023. Now, most of you will know what happened on this particular day, but for those who don't, my mates and I got into a bit of a squabble with this middle-aged guy over something that he did to my mate's mum, which was the decision that would ultimately get us all arrested a few weeks later, but I'll get to that in a minute. A few days after this had taken place, I'm at the gym training with my brother as I usually would, when all of a sudden I hear this voice from behind me. "Oi, bruh!" I turn around super fast and I see this guy who had had a few issues with in the past before. And you know, we nearly had a raw rumble in the middle of the gym one time. He approaches me and he says these exact words.
"Did you bash some half to with a..."
And as soon as I hear this, bro, my heart sinks. If I had to pinpoint an exact moment in time where I knew I was absolutely f***ed, I knew I was most likely going to be arrested, it was this exact moment. I have 1,000 thoughts race through my mind at once. I'm just thinking, how the f*** can this dude possibly know that? But I calmly say, what? No? Like, I'm just acting all clueless, super nonchalant. And he says, "You sure?" And I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't. And he says, all right, well, we're gonna wait for old mate, who for the sake of this story we'll call Barry, gets to the gym. To give you a bit of a backstory on Barry, my brother and I didn't like him because we'd had beef with him in the past. He didn't like me because he considered me to be the arrogant young. That's how he referred to me. And my brother happened to be in the same place as his stepson was when his stepson's arm broke. So he blames my brother for not stepping in and doing something about it. We used to have stare downs with this guy who would constantly talk shit to us every single day. Keep it in mind, this dude was like 42 years old, right? And of course, as soon as this lad says about Barry getting to the gym, I knew that Barry must have been friends with this guy who we'd had a squabble with, and you know, this guy had told him, and that's how he'd figured it out. So my brother and I finished our training session around an hour later without any interruptions. You know, there weren't any issues. But as we're walking out to his car, we see that Barry has just pulled up, and as per usual, he's, you know, staring us down. He's just got his eyes locked onto us. We sit in my brother's car for about 5 minutes, and Barry is doing the exact same, but just staring straight at us. We drive home, but I've just got this feeling in my gut that something's about to happen. I feel as though Barry is going to be the reason that I get myself arrested and put into jail. You know, I felt like he was going to snitch. I'll keep training at the gym for the next couple of weeks until my concerns are finally confirmed. It's my mum's birthday and I wake up to a very distressing phone call from my best mate saying that his house has just been raided. I shit a brick. I don't believe him at the time, but I launch out of bed. I start getting my shit together. You know, I put some clothes on. Of course, I don't make my bed. I'm just making sure that I don't have anything that I shouldn't have at the time, right? So, you know, I won't go too into detail on what happened that day. My house was raided, yada, yada, yada. You know the story. Following this, a couple days later, my mum receives a call during the day from the gym manager saying that we can't come back to the gym, that he's going to have to kick us out for a bit because there's people there making threats to us. Now, at the time, my brother and I didn't believe this. We had so many questions in our minds. My brother was 19 years old. Why didn't the gym manager call him and let him know? So that was it. After 3 years of training at this gym, boom, kicked out just like that for one simple mistake. But it doesn't end there. This is where the story gets super interesting. You could say the plot thickens. We joined a new gym, been training there a couple of days, and I'm having dinner one night when I receive a message from a kid who I don't really talk to. He also went to the gym that I just recently been kicked out of. And he asked me, "Did you get kicked out of," which was the gym I went to? I say, "Yeah, I did." And he tells me that there is a rumor going around, a false rumor. He fills me in on exactly what people are saying. I find out that everyone is speculating. The rumor that's going around is that I was kicked out of the gym because the gym manager walked in on me selling bickies at the gym, which was fucking bullshit. That never happened, bro. And I think, oh, this kid's making stuff up. I received 2 more messages that day from people telling me that they had heard this same rumor. Everyone was speculating that that is the reason I got kicked out of the gym. That's what they'd been told. So I wigged the fuck out. I'm trying to work out where the root of this rumor actually came from. If it came from some kid at the gym, you know, kids are just making stuff up, fine. But if it came from the gym manager who knows full well that's not what fucking happened, I was pissed off. So I think, all right, it's no big deal. I'm at a new gym now. I'll just put it in the past. The following day, I'm on the way to the gym with my older brother. When I look behind his car, who do I see? Barry in his Hilux. I'm looking behind just to confirm that it's him, and it definitely is. He's death staring me. I think, oh yeah, he's probably just going home, this is the way he takes home. We proceed to take our normal route to the gym. Every corner we take, Barry takes. He keeps following us. He follows street after street until we finally get to our gym, and he keeps going. But it gets to the next day, and of course, the series of bullshit continues. I receive a message from my mate Weber from this video here, who happened to work at the new gym that my brothers and I were going to. Now, he tells me that the gym manager, right, the gym manager of the gym that we're going to now, believes that we were kicked out of our old gym for selling bickies. And I'm just like, what the fuck? This rumor that I'd initially heard from a grade 8 kid was now spread to the manager of the gym that I was now going to halfway across town. Now, what I believe happened was Barry obviously followed us to the gym, found out what gym we were going to, and either him or the gym manager went and told our new gym manager this bullshit story about us being kicked out of the gym because he wanted to put a bad rep on our name. Because when I say Barry and this old gym manager did not like us, that would be an understatement. They were constantly talking shit about us. Most of the time Barry would do it to our face, but the gym manager was always really sly with it. You know, he was the type of guy to act real nice to your face. You know, he'd take your money, he was happy for you to train there, but when he was talking to other people, it was always something negative he'd have to say about my brothers and I. And I knew this because I'd hear it from other people. They'd say, oh, gym manager said this, you know, gym manager said that. But anyhow, we go to our gym that afternoon and we have a chat with our gym manager telling him that this stuff's not true. I don't really know if he believed us, but he said, you know, he doesn't really care so long as we're not bringing that stuff here. So obviously he didn't really believe us, but so a couple weeks later we end up switching gyms anyhow. We just decided it wasn't the gym for us. And you know, this whole situation was bullshit, but it goes back to the lesson that's as old as fucking time. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This all stemmed from the one stupid decision of that bloke. It did not just affect me, it did not just affect my life, it affected my family's life, you know, physical, mental. It affected a lot more things than just one attribute like I thought it would. I hope you enjoyed this one, bro. I'll see you in the next one. Hit that sub button. Stay grinding, my G. What's good, big dog? I just wanted to let you know that over the past 6 months, I have gained over 25,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I'm currently helping over 30 young individuals do the exact same. Josh came to me averaging about 10 views per video. 2 weeks into working with me, he got his most viral video at 3,000 views. Theo came to me averaging about 10 views per video. 2 weeks into working with me, he got his most viral video at 700 views. These are real people with real results, guys. I don't talk shit. If you're interested in working with me and you want to grow your YouTube from 0 to 10K and beyond, DM me on Instagram, the word YouTube. We'll get in touch and we'll work out whether or not we're a good fit to work together. I look forward to chatting with you. Stay grinding, bro.